All right, welcome back. Today is day 2 of chapter 1. So this was these are the notes that we took the first day. And now here is the second day of notes that we're going to be working through. And we are looking at today the media and processes of art continued. So media and processes of art continued. Okay, so we're going to, and this is going to be probably the first half of media and processes of art where we really get into it, and then we're going to do another half next time. So we're going to talk about drawing. So this is something you are probably used to doing, drawing. We use a pointed instrument to make lines. And I put a little plus here at the end because we do more than just make lines with pointed instruments as we draw. So here are the tools that we use. You can use a pencil, colored pencil, pen, charcoal, crayons, chalk, etc., etc. So that's drawing. And then painting. This is a process of applying color to a surface. And the tools that we use for painting are a brush, a painting knife, we might use a roller, we also might use fingers. You can use a lot of things to paint with. Now, painting, you need 3 ingredients. For paint. These 3 ingredients are pigment, which is your color. You need, so in 3 ingredients of paint. Let's make sure we know what we're talking about here. 3 ingredients of paint. You need your pigment, you need your binder. This is not not a notebook kind of binder. This is the binder that holds the pigment together. And you need a solvent. And the solvent thins the binder. And that is painting. Now, again, this is kind of an overview, summary kind of stuff. We're going to get into a lot of this kind of stuff later on in the year. The last medium process of art that we're going to look at today is printmaking. Now, printmaking is when an artist repeatedly transfers art from one surface to another. Artist repeatedly transfers art from one surface to another. And we are actually going to do a little printmaking project right now, real quick. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your piece of paper, not your notes, let's put those away. And you're going to take a piece of paper and you are going to write your initials on one side. So write them a little bit fancy. So I'm going to write my initials a little bit fancy there. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is on the other side, I'm going to maybe put them in a box like that. So now I can see on the other side where my initials were, and I'm going to put a bunch of lead down. So this part needs to be pencil. So you need to use a pencil here and try to get a lot of pencil lead or graphite down on that paper. Now, in this printmaking process, what we're going to do is grab another piece of paper, put your initials back on top. You've got all of this graphite down here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to redraw over your original signature, original artwork here. And there it is. I've made a print. And there are lots of different ways to do this. We can flip, well, anyway, we're not going to do them all. We're just going to do this one. And so here we have, you can look on the back, you can see a little bit how some of the graphite is gone. And so if I wanted to do another one, I could fill that back in, flip it over, do it again. And that's it. That is one of the ways you can do printmaking. There are lots of different varieties of printmaking, and we will look at some of those later on in the class as well. All right, that's our second portion of chapter 1.